Hello everybody, this is Josh Bastean, and today we're going to talk about front-end development. The objectives for this video are that you're going to understand the importance of reading documentation and Googling, you're going to understand the basics of how a website works, just the very basics, and also what HTML, CSS, and JavaScript do. As for documentation, basically there's only one rule, RTFM. If you Google that, it'll tell you to read the blank manual. That's really what it comes down to. There's documentation out there for just about every technology, and there's a ton of information in the documentation. If you're wanting to get into computer science, and obviously you are because you're a computer science major, you're taking this course, you got to become pretty darn familiar with documentation because you're going to be reading it for the rest of your life. Because anytime you're going to use a new technology, or if you're using a part of a technology that you've never used before or that you don't remember, you're going to look up the documentation, and that's where you're going to find the information. Very few people memorize more than just the basics of anything when it comes to technology. Almost everybody looks it up, which leads to good Googling. If you have a question or a problem with something, it's extremely likely someone has had it before. And it's also very likely that they've made a Stack Overflow post about it and gotten some answers. So Google, if you have questions or you have problems, Google, and it will come up with whatever the answer is in 99% of the time. So before we can really talk about front-end, we got to understand what it is. Front-end versus back-end. Front-end, and when you're talking about web development, is the stuff you see. It's the stuff that as the user you interact with. It's the web pages, it's the Facebooks, it's the whatever, it's the web pages that you actually see. Back-end is everything else, like the servers that give you the web pages, the database that houses all the information, any type of authentication you've got. There's a ton more that goes into the back-end. So we're going to start with front-end in this course and give you kind of a crash course in the front-end. And then we're going to move into the back end, and then we're going to put it all together. So the very basics of how the internet works. This is a very simplified version of how the internet works. You go pull up your web browser, pull up Chrome or Firefox or whatever, and go to www.coker.edu. When you first type this in, you hit enter, your ISP is going to use a domain name system, or DNS, that's going to turn it into an IP address. The reason for this is that people cannot remember numbers like IP addresses very well. So we don't try to. We use DNS to look it up for us. Once it finds that, it sends a request to that IP address via what's called HTTP. That request goes from server to server to server to server to get to that final server and says, hey, basically, give me the web page, give me the response. That server figures out what you want. For example, if you go to coker.edu/directory, it's a different page than if you go to just coker.edu. And then it'll create that content and send you the files that you need, the HTML, the CSS, the JavaScript, and anything else. And then finally, your computer receives these responses and your browser builds it into that web page. So right now you have, this is what actually comes back when you visit coker.edu right now. It's just this weird looking text document, but your browser constructs it into this. These are the instructions for the browser, and your browser takes it and turns it into this. The Front-End Trinity is what these are called. There's three main technologies. There's HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML provides the structure for your pages. It's the nouns, if you will. CSS provides the styling. It's the colors. It's how big things are. It's where they're placed on the page. People call CSS the adjectives because they modify the nouns. And JavaScript is anything that's interactive, anything that's moving around for the most part, anything that users are clicking into, or anything like that. That's going to be interactive. So that's going to be your JavaScript. JavaScript is the verbs of front end. So those are the main three.